Hello, my beautiful beauties and my wonderful lovelies. A pleasant evening to you. All right, let me get into it quickly so that we can, understand what I'm about to talk about. Let's put on our critical thinking caps right now and take a mental flight with me. Now we're going to talk about equality versus equity. And I'm going to use a synonym for equity, which is justice and fairness. That's equity. Equality is really everyone given the same resources, basically, to do a particular task or tasks. But equality, now, we all can't be equal. Let me see if I can explain. If you're a medical doctor and I am an engineer, and we're invited to a medical conference, and they're asking something about the physiology or the physical makeup of the body, it would prove futile for you to go and speak. You perhaps may be ignorant of what is required and not capable and able to talk about the body because you're not a medical doctor. Now, the medical doctor, because of his or her training and expertise, would be the better suited person to go and speak. So you not speaking doesn't mean that the world has lost equality because the engineer did not get to speak at a medical conference. That is not in your forte. Equity now comes into play, or fairness comes into play, or justice comes into play if at the end of the conference they ask you to write a review. Everyone to write a review, whether you're skilled or non-skilled or unskilled, and it requires that you use 3 pens, an eraser, and a sharpener. Equity would mean that everyone should be given 3 pencils, the eraser, and the sharpener to write the review on the conference. That is where equity comes into play. But you can't be equal with the medical doctor in terms of the speaking engagement, in terms of talking about the body, because of the training and the expertise. So we have to be careful when we say we're fighting for equality. If you're fighting for equality, it's going to mean a number of things. For example, some women fighting for equality with men in certain areas. Are you prepared to have your genitals changed to a penis and to urinate that way, to be treated in some rough manner? When men are talking to men, they're very rough and not sweet and nice, although these days they're that way with women. Are you prepared to people not being compassionate by and large towards you? There are so many examples that I can give, from the small to the great, or from the smallest to the greatest. So we have to be careful when we're talking about we need equality. Where I can understand people defending is equity, fairness, and justice. That must be across the board. Follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this.